Yeah, okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So this is the explanation for Unit 6 from pre-intermediate level. And the topic for Unit 6 is travel plan. So I'm going to put it in a slide show first. Like this, okay. So this is explanation for travel plan as the topic of Unit 6. The goal of this unit, so at the end of this unit, you are going to plan a traveling holiday, make a simple travel plan brochure using Canva, and tell a travel plan. Plan traveling holiday, I believe that all of you must have experience planning a traveling holiday. Udah pernah kan ya merencanakan perjalanan kayak gitu, maybe bersama teman-teman or with your family to cities. Bisa 1 hari perjalanan, bisa juga ada nginep. Nah, ini tuh sama saja seperti dalam bahasa Indonesia. We are going to plan, kita akan mengarrange atau merencanakan sebuah traveling holiday. Kemudian, not only a casual one, but we are going to make a simple travel brochure in that. Jadi nanti juga kamu akan membuat travel brochure menggunakan aplikasi Canva. I believe that all of you already familiar with Canva application. And the last one, and this is for your final task, you are going to present your traveling plan. Jadi nanti di terakhir tell a travel plan itu, I hope you can show me your travel brochure using whatever the presentation application is. You can use PowerPoint or you can just open up your Canva design in your phone and then you can tell as the background noise about your traveling plan. Jadi nanti ditampilkan brosurnya. Setelah itu kalian harus menjelaskan atau menceritakan traveling plan yang sudah kalian tuliskan di Canva itu. Okay. First of all, we are going to plan traveling holiday first. Sebelum kita membuat travel brochure, kita mau membuat plannya dulu ya, traveling holiday, plan traveling holiday. So, these are the most favorite destination cities for holiday in Indonesia. Ada beberapa kota yang sangat kental dengan turis, baik lokal maupun yang internasional. Nah, ini saya gunakan sebagai contoh supaya kita mempunyai background knowledge atau pengetahuan latar belakang yang sama tentang merencanakan liburan. Saya yakin kalian pernah berencana liburan ke Yogyakarta, Jakarta, atau Bali. Nah, ketika kita berencana liburan, pasti kita akan memikirkan what are the places we are going to visit, ya kan? Tempat-tempat apa sih yang akan kita kunjungi? Kemudian akan ngapain kita di sana? Maybe if you like outdoor activity, you will plan to visit mountain, beach, or maybe other places, outdoor places ya, mungkin gurun. Atau mungkin juga temple atau mungkin gua pindul misalnya, mungkin kamu akan snorkeling, mungkin kamu akan tubing seperti itu, atau mungkin juga hiking. But if you are an indoor person, kalau kamu itu orang yang suka di dalam, maybe you are going to you will plan some kind of activities that is inside a building. Maybe you will visit a museum, you will watch a Ramayana dance show, or you will just stay at your hotel room, staycation. Or maybe if you are a shopaholic, you like to shopping, you like to shop for clothes, souvenirs, unique things. Maybe you will visit like traditional market, kemudian you will visit shopping center like Malioboro, kemudian Dago Bandung, kemudian mungkin big malls in Indonesia. Oke, kita lihat dulu yang Yogyakarta dulu di sini. Oke, biasanya if we talk about planning to go traveling to Yogyakarta, we will think about Malioboro first. Ini klasiknya ya, the iconic places is Malioboro. Nah, in Malioboro, I think you will just stroll the road. Stroll itu adalah berjalan-jalan ya. You will stroll the road. You will take pictures, or you will visit Teras Malioboro, where all of the sellers in Malioboro will sell their goods there ya. You will have a shopping moment there ya in Teras Malioboro. And then, besides Malioboro, ada juga Prambanan. Prambanan is another iconic place that people will visit when they go to Yogyakarta. In Prambanan, maybe you will stroll, you will enjoy the scenery, you will learn some history about Roro Jonggrang, etc. And then this one, actually we can go to some beaches outside Yogyakarta. Biasanya paling ikonik itu kan Parangtritis, but actually in Yogyakarta we can go to Gunung Kidul to enjoy more beautiful beaches there. Now you will maybe just take a picture, you will enjoy the scenery, you will do snorkeling there. Itu kalau di Yogyakarta. Sedangkan kalau di Jakarta bisa kita lihat di sini ada Dufan, Monas, kemudian Kota Tua. You know what will you do when you go to Dufan, right? You will try on rides. Kamu akan coba beberapa wahana. Kemudian di Dufan, you will learn some history about Indonesia. And in Kota Tua, you will enjoy. You will also learn about history in Jakarta. Bali, okay. Bali is not about beach only. We can visit Bali Park, where we will see and watch some exotics and maybe rare birds. Kemudian kita juga bisa enjoy ini di mana nih namanya, pantai mana ini yang biasanya untuk sunset sambil makan-makan. Lalu for the shopaholic, ya, we can go to Joger Factory to buy some souvenir. Look at the mind map here. Nah, ini adalah salah satu contoh mind map yang bisa kalian gunakan ketika kalian mau memplanning sesuatu, bukan hanya tentang traveling. There is something wrong about this mind map, correct? Kita lihat di sini. Kalau kita mau ke Jakarta, tujuannya bisa Dufan, Ancol Beach, Monas, dan SeaWorld. Nah, tapi kita lihat Dufan, activity-nya we will enjoy sunset. Ancol Beach, we will go on rides, we will go outdoor picnic. In Monas, we'll feed animals, we will watch dolphin show. While in SeaWorld, we will learn history and buy a souvenir. You can screenshot this page and then think more about what is wrong with this mind map. Ada yang salah dengan mind map ini, ya. Bayangkan, imagine you will visit Jakarta and you will visit these places in Jakarta. And what is wrong with this mind map actually? Sudah saya betulkan di sini. Okay, so when we talk about visiting Jakarta for holiday and we will go to Dufan, Ancol, Monas, and SeaWorld, ini adalah aktivitinya yang salah. In Dufan, we will go on rides and we will enjoy sunset in Ancol Beach. We can also go outdoor picnic there. Sedangkan kalau di Monas, itu we will learn history and we will buy souvenir because there will be many souvenir sellers in Monas. Sedangkan kalau ke SeaWorld, kita bisa feed animals, juga melihat dolphin show. Nah, look, sorry, ini harusnya sudah betul ini ya. Ini harusnya sudah betul. Ini adalah bentuk betulnya tadi. Kalau tadi kan saya kasih garis-garis karena ada activity yang tertukar di masing-masing tempat. Nah, sekarang saya kasih inilah mind map yang tepat. This is raw plan atau planning mentah atau rencana mentah kalau kita mau pergi ke Jakarta. Jadi tentukan dulu, okay, so I will go to Jakarta and then I will visit Dufan, Ancol Beach, Monas, and SeaWorld. Nah, kalau di Dufan, I will go on rides karena di sana ada banyak wahana. And in Ancol Beach, I will enjoy sunset and go outdoor picnic. Monas, learn history and buy souvenir, or in SeaWorld, Indonesia, I will feed animals and watch dolphin show. Jadi tentukan dulu kota mana, decide which city you are going to go on holiday, kota mana yang ingin kamu datangi untuk holiday, kemudian tentukan tempat-tempat yang ingin kamu kunjungi di sana. Kalau Jakarta, ya bisa misalnya Malioboro, kemudian Prambanan, kemudian Gunung Kidul Beach, mungkin juga di sini ada Museum Gunung Merapi. Kemudian misalnya di Malioboro, misalnya you will go shopping, you will stroll the Malioboro Street, atau you will enjoy street musician. Sedangkan misalnya kalau di Prambanan, misalnya you will learn some history, or you will enjoy the prehistoric building. Sedangkan kalau ke pantai, ya you will do snorkeling, you will do swimming, dan lain-lain. Sedangkan kalau terakhir itu tadi kemana? Museum Gunung Merapi, ya kan, kita bisa we will go jeep riding through the ruins of Merapi volcano eruption. Nah, karena tadi saya bikinnya dari Jakarta, dilihat ini saya bikinnya di Jakarta seperti ini, maka saya akan memberi contoh tentang bagaimana how to tell a traveling plan to Jakarta. Ya, ini ya, this is the steps to make a travel plan. This is the city, the tourist destination objects, these are the activities you will do there. For example, I will go to Jakarta at this end of your holiday. I will stay for about 3 days and I will visit Dufan, SeaWorld, Monas, and Ancol Beach. In Dufan, I will try all the rides like roller coaster, Viking ship, etc. I will spend a full day in Dufan. On the second day, I will visit SeaWorld to feed fish and watch television show. In the afternoon, on the second day, I will go to Ancol Beach. There, I will have outdoor picnic and watch sunset. On the last day, the third day, I will stop by Monas to learn Indonesian history and buy some souvenir before I go home back to Purwokerto. Kalau dilihat, ini ada beberapa kata yang saya tebalkan. I will go, I will stay, I will spend, I will visit, I will try, I will have, I will watch, I will stop by. Semuanya saya tebalkan karena itu adalah cara untuk mengucapkan future plan atau rencana masa depan. Remember, we are going to plan a traveling. Kita akan merencanakan sebuah perjalanan holiday. Jadi ketika kita mau mengatakan rencana masa depan, maka kita akan sering menggunakan kata will atau akan. Nah, for example, how to use will is just simply put will atau akan sebelum kegiatan yang ingin kamu lakukan. Contohnya, saya akan bekerja setelah saya lulus kuliah. I will work after I graduate from college. Just as easy as that. Dan lagi tugasnya adalah please make a travel brochure. Ini salah satu contoh saja, tapi tidak harus seperti ini. Sebenarnya tidak harus menggunakan Canva, but in Canva you can already find the theme of making traveling brochure. You can use that theme. Kemudian sebenarnya di coding juga sudah ada salah satu contoh dari travel brochure yang kosongan. Ini ada travel brochure yang saya temukan di internet. You don't have to make exactly like this, but you can just use your own creativity. You can make it as simple as possible. Yang penting apa sih yang ada di situ? Yang penting adalah you can make a traveling holiday, and then you can express or telling me about your traveling plan while showing your traveling brochure menggunakan will tadi atau akan. Okay, thank you so much. The time is running up. I only have 15 minutes presentation. So I will have to end our presentation for Unit 6 now. Please, if you have any questions or confusion, you can reach me on our WhatsApp group. Thank you so much and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.